Jersey Sports Zone's Camp Countdown Series is made possible by RWJ Barnabas Health. Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Bergen Catholic is brought to you by American Dream in East Rutherford. How does Bergen Catholic continue to do it? That's what everyone in New Jersey wants to know. Vito Campanelli has overseen the Crusaders roll to a school record 4 straight state championships, 4 straight #1 state finishes, while also being recognized as a perennial top 25 national program as they head into 2025. Their drive for 5 straight championships starts during the dog days of summer on Ordell Avenue.
It all starts with practice. We take one step at a time, one period at a time, one day at a time, and we just keep getting better every day. We don't get too high, we don't get too low, we just keep working and being consistent.
We just take it day by day. We know that's the end goal, that's our main goal, but we just taking it day by day, game by game.
Earn it, day by day, week by week. We're still in the hunt for the state championship too. It's not given to us, we got to earn it.
The 2025 edition of Bergen Catholic football is going to be built on the success of the defense, and Ohio State commit Jordan Thomas is the crown jewel of that unit. Thomas is one of the elite high school DBs in America with the ability to change the trajectory of a game in an instant.
I have a lot of honor to be in this role and lead these men into every game, and it's just amazing. Bringing the energy, bringing the hype, and just representing this amazing school and team.
Everything's important to him, and I think winning is really important to him. But more important than that, I think just being a great teammate and the energy that he brings to practice and the expectation that he has for himself every day is the standard that he holds everybody else to, and I think that makes us a quality football team.
Opposite Thomas is senior North Carolina commit Xavier Jackson. His presence creates quite a quandary for opposing coaches when they want to throw the ball downfield. The deepest position group on the defense, however, is defensive line. Sophomore Jackson Vaughn is one of the top 2028 recruits in the country. He led Bergen Catholic with 8 sacks as a freshman. Jaden Beckley is another sophomore on the rise here. 6'7", 280-pound Texas A&M commit Jermaine Kinsler is the leader on the defensive line, though. He's taken on a much larger role heading to an important senior season.
We're looking for fast, physical, tough, running to the ball, everything. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I feel like this is the best D-line we had my 3 years here. I feel like this is gonna be our best year.
Bergen Catholic's identity on offense is going to be rooted in the ground game. How could it not be with 2 D1 caliber backs at their disposal? Najee Calhoun had nearly 1,300 yards and had 13 touchdowns last year, while Army commit Dante Kane had over 700 total yards and 9 touchdowns. Everything is going to run through these two with an O-line that has 5 seniors in the trenches.
It's going to be pretty tough. We got a great O-line, we've got great players, great people that are going to be blocking their asses off, definitely. Definitely going to get after it this year, so definitely keep that run game coming. 1,000-yard rushers together, 100%, definitely.
We got a nice varsity O-lineman, we got a lot of veterans, and we're just going to get after it. Me and Dante, we both have the grit, we grind every day at practice, push each other to be better, and it's just going to be great.
But the biggest question for Bergen Catholic in 2025 is how will the starting quarterback job play out? There are 4 players in the mix this season that are all going to be vying for valuable time. Junior Aiden Talley is in the mix as the elder statesman of the group, followed by 2 sophomores, Trey Taliaferri and Ralph Tristani. Also there as well is highly touted freshman Walker Snee, making this one of the most interesting QB competitions in all of New Jersey.
I think it's very much like the 2022 team, right? When we had Jack Duffy and Dominic, both who really didn't have a lot of live bullets, but both were really quality players. I think we knew it. I don't think anybody else knew it until we played our first game against the team from North Carolina that year. And I kind of feel the same way right now. I think, we have 4 really quality quarterbacks in our program. They're working really hard at it. We have 2 really high quality sophomores, a freshman coming up that has got an unbelievable amount of potential. And Aiden Talley is one of the best athletes in the league. So we just feel really good about that spot. And, I've had years where we played 2. I've had years where we played 3, but I tell you.
Whoever plays quarterback will have weapons out wide. Brian Porter is expected to take on a much larger role at receiver, as well as fellow junior Austin Busso. These are two talented young players ready to contribute in a big way. Bergen Catholic once again opens the season with a national schedule. It begins in Ocean City against six-time defending Illinois state champion East St. Louis at the Battle at the Beach. Then it's down to Florida to face West Boca Raton, who's fresh off an undefeated season. Then the Crusaders face Group 4 state champion Winslow in a huge Week 2 clash before a road matchup with Don Bosco in Week 4. All of that is in the first 30 days of the season. The Crusaders hope to find their identity during that wild time as they have their eyes set on a fifth straight non-public A state championship.
It's what we wanted. It's definitely what we wanted, especially for my senior year. We want to play some real competition. So we got to get after it. We got to grind. We got to be hard. We got to play tough. And that's just what it is.
You know, everyone knows the ultimate goal, but we're just trying to get better each day, each week. We coming on Monday. We want to be better than we were on Friday.
Absolutely, that's going to set the tone. And like I said before, it all starts with practice. You know, just taking one day at a time, focus on what we got to get better at every day, and just playing together as a team, doing our 111th.
Reporting from Oradell, I'm Jay Cook, JerseySportsZone.com.